Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Raphael Aro Shafe. In this video, we shall be looking at Specimen paper 2 for 2023. That is ICT in Igcse. So we are going to look at the database aspect of this paper. So let me scroll down to that place. Yes, task 3, database. You are now going to prepare some report. Make sure all currency values displaying a currency symbol and are set to 0 decimal places. Please take note of this. Take note of this. Then take note of the decimal places. Now let's go to step 18 right away. Using a suitable database package, import the file sp02 yard. Please, before you do the importation of this file, please let's quickly go and observe or examine the table. Please let's do that right away. So I will go to my work area. So this is the file. I've already opened the file already. I've already opened it. So this is the table. Now let me expand it. Let me expand it. Yes, I think all the fields, they are all visible. So this file consists of how many fields? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that is 9 fields. So let us look at the numbers of records. So just scroll. So this table consists of 467 records. 467 records. So now let's look at it again. So in this table, there's likely for yard ID to be the primary key. To be the primary key, you can see it. There's tendency for this one to be the primary key. Then builder ID, there is another tendency that this one could be a primary key in another table. So take note of that. So now let's close it. Please don't save. So now I will open a blank database. You can open it in 2 ways. You can go directly to this your database, or you create it directly from your work area. So which I'm going to do right away. I will right click, then I will go to new. Then I can quickly see a Microsoft Access database here. I'll click on blank database. Or I can see this one. I'll click on blank database. Then I'll click on this one so that I'll go and save it in my work area. Then I can save it with my name. I'll just type Raphael. Then I will click on this. Then I'll click on create. So this is the blank database. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to import right away. Come back to this place. I'll go to external data. Come to this place. From text. Then from there, I will click on browse. I will go straight to my work area, which is my folder. This is my work area. Then let me look at the let me look at the yard. So please don't pick the wrong file. So this is the file we are going to pick. I'll click on open, then I will click OK. So you can cancel this one. Okay, let me report again. So I will click open. Yes. Next. Please always activating this. First row contains field names. Next. Then you can now go to advanced to go and set the data type. They say use these field names and data types. So you can see it. So let's go and set it. Yard name is test. Length is number. So let's be doing it one after the other. Short test, fine. Type is also text. Yard ID is text. Yard ID is text. Length is number. So now let's change it to integer. Then builder ID is text. Builder ID is text. Okay, it's fine. Price is numeric on currency. Let's put it as currency. Let's put it as currency. Then builder year, that's number. So the rest now will be integer, long integer. You can put it as long integer. But let's just pick integer. Integer. Then let's click OK. Then next, so the primary key, let's look at the primary key. It says set yard ID as primary key. So take note of that. As primary key, choose primary key, yard ID, then next. Then finish. Click on finish. Then click close. So I have successfully imported the table. You can see it. So this is a table. This is a table. Okay, now let's continue. Save the data. Now let's do that. Let's save the data. Data has been saved. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data type, and primary key used in the table. So let's do that right away. Okay. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data types, and primary key used in the table. Before we do that, let's quickly go and do this one, the display. and this. Let's do that right away. For length, so now let's select it. Now go to format, click on this place, okay, it's on number already. Okay, let's go to decimal place. So the decimal place is 0, so take note of that. Now what is the next thing again? Price, currency symbol, and okay, number is 1 decimal place. Sorry, let's change it. 1 decimal place. Now price. Zero decimal place. Very good. Now let's take the screenshot of this. Copy. Then let's come and paste it here. Fine, it has been pasted. Then you can save. Save. So we are done with this. Let's see whether the primary key is showing. Yes, it's showing. Now step 19. Examine the file, and identify the most appropriate field to set as a primary key. Now let's look at it. Let's go and observe it. So this is the table. Now, looking at this table very well, we will see that this field is likely to be the primary key in this table because it's unique. And let's close it. Don't save. Now import this file as a new table in your database. Format all the data type as text. Good. Close this. So let me just delete this. Okay, just leave it. Now let's go and import it. External, come to this. Then you come here, test file, builder, click on open, okay, next. Please always activating this. Next. Now let's go and set the data type. They said all should be text. Now let's change this one to text according to the question. Short text. Okay. Click OK. Next. Now this primary key, we are almost done with this one. Set the identity field as the primary key. Identity field as primary key. Identity field as primary key. So that is builder ID. Next, click on this, click on this. So let's delete this error here. So it has been deleted. So now let's go to, so this is the table. So this is the table. So the table is fine, good. Now let's continue. So we are done with this one. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the field names, data type, and the primary key used in the table. So let's do that right away. Let's do that right away. Go back to your home, view, design view, design view. Telephone supposed to be short text. Let's change it to text. Let's change it to text. According to the question, format all data type as text. We've done that. And let's take the screenshot. Click. This one will be pasted. Fine. Click on save, then close this. Now let's continue. We're done with this one. Create a one-to-many relationship between the builder ID fields. Place in your evidence document screenshot showing the one-to-many relationship between the two tables. So let's do that right away. It's very simple. Then click on create. Database tools, then relationships. So you are selecting the two tables, add, and let's close this. So from the builder to this, good. Then create. So this is the relationship. Now click on this so that you can take the screenshot, put it side by side. You can adjust it. Can adjust this one a bit. So make sure that all the fields are displayed. Drag it down. Yes, just double click on this, place it beside, then you can now take the screenshot. So that is the evidence of creating one-to-many relationship. So I've pasted it. Now save, then close. Now let's continue. So I'm done with this. I'm also done with this. Now step 21. Add the following as a new record in the yard table. In the yard table. In another question, they may ask you to use data entry form. They may ask you to use what? Data entry form. Data entry form for adding a new record. But in this question, you are adding it directly. It said add the following as a new record in the yard table. So what we are going to do now, we go back to the yard table, then scroll down to the last record. So this is the last record. Now select the first one is this. I'll copy, then I'll paste, come here, copy, then paste, copy, and paste, copy, then paste, copy, now the last one, that's 3. Yes, I've successfully created the new record. So I'm done with this one. Check your data entry for error. Save the data. So now let's save the data. Save. Now step 22. Using field from both tables, produce a tabular report that select the record where build year was after 2010. Now, what you are going to do here, you are going to start from, this is the first query. This is the first query. I'll call this one query 1. I can put this one as query 2. Query 2. Then this is another query. I can put this one as query 3. Then I'm going to do this one in the report. That's why I'm going to use R as, so I'm going to do this one in the report. So the first thing we are going to do now is query before creating report. So I am going to start with this. Build country, show only the field yard name, builder name, type, length. So we are going to follow the order of the field specified in this query. So let's do that right away. Please make sure you close everything here. Make your database blank. Save, then close. So the next thing we are going to do now is to click on create. So we are creating query. So we'll now go to query wizard. Click on query wizard. Query wizard. You must save the database before you create a query. We have done that. I've done that. I've done that. We have 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 done that. It has been saved. Let me cancel this one. Save it already. Saved. 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 This one is there's nothing here. So now query wizard. Simple query wizard. Just click on open. Now let's go and be picking it one after the other from both tables they've given us. They say using field from both tables. So we'll be picking the field from both tables. So the first table is yacht name followed by builder name, then type. Yacht name, you can get it from yacht. This yacht name, then followed by yacht, followed by builder name. Where's builder name? We'll get it from the builder, that's builder name, followed by type. 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 This is type. So the next field is length, price. Length, price. This is length. Then price. Followed by build year. Build year. Build year. Followed by build country. Build country, we'll get it from build country, then followed by sleeves, then and crew. Sleeves and crew, get it from under table. Sleeves, then crew. And total, but in this order with data and label displayed in full. Do not grow the data. So this is a new field. We are going to create it later. This is a new field. They've given us what we are going to use to create it. Now click on next. Click on next. Then click next. If you like, you can name it. You can name it as query, but it's not compulsory. Then finish. So we've created the first query. So now let's go and do this one. Let's go and do this one. That is Q2, that is query 2 now. Build year was after 2010. So let's do that right away. It's very simple. So go back to your home, design view. So let's look at it. Build year was after 2010. Build year, where is build year? So this is build years. Select this under criteria. So build year, the criteria we are going to use is greater than 2010. 2010. Now let's go and run it. Run. So let's see it. Build year. You can see after 2010. Let's see whether we have 2011. We have 2011. Let's see whether we have 2009. We don't have that. Yes, our query is correct. So this one is correct. Now let's move on. We are done with this one. Length is 40 or less than. Length is 40 or less than. View, design view, press length. Click on this one. It says 40 or less than. 40 or less than. So it's going to be less than equals to 40, because 40 is included. Less than equals to 40. Now let's go and run it. Yes, it's fine. You can see it now. Less than or equals to 40. Good, it's fine. Let's save. And let's continue. We're done with this one. Contain a new field called total bath. Okay, let me copy it. Let me copy this. Total bath. Copy. Which is calculated at runtime. This field, we had the sleep field to the crew field. To the crew what? To the crew field. So now let's do that. Let's do that. View, design view. So let's move it so that we can, because we are creating a new field. So let me expand it. Creating a new field. Let me expand it. So you now come here. I will paste the name of the field, column, then square bracket. Now let's look at the formula now. Sleep field. This field will add the sleep field to the crew field. Okay, sleep field to the crew field. Sleep field. So let me go and copy it. You must type it the way it is appeared in the table. If not, it will not run. Then use the square bracket, then plus the square bracket, crew. Now crew field, copy, then I will paste square bracket. So let's go and run it. This expression contains a malfunction. What is the problem here? Okay, I think there's a space here. Yes, let's look at it. What is the problem here? Okay, I've seen the problem. The problem is the curly bracket. So we have to change it. Let's change it to square bracket. Square bracket. Yes, it's fine. Let me go and run it. Good. So it's correct. So I have successfully created the new field. So you can see it now. This is the field that I've just created. Now let's continue. Done with this. Done with this. So I have finished the query. So I think I can now go on with the report. Save. Now let's close. Then create. Click on create. Yes, it is now to create a report. Since we have successfully created our query, Now you click on create, then report wizard, and we are using the query table. Don't forget the query table. Next. So please make sure it is not grouped according to the question. Use field from both tables. Produce a tabular report. Do not group the data. So now data is not grouped. If you look at this one now, this is the difference between grouped or ungrouped. You can see this one is grouped, so this one is not grouped. Click on next. Please don't sort here. They ask us to sort, but don't sort here. They ask us to sort, don't sort here. They ask us to sort, don't sort here. So I'll just go and erase it so that yes. Okay. Because if you sort here, the field may be scattered. The query may be scattered. Click on next, then tabular, next. Let me see whether it's going to be. The orientation is landscape. Okay, we have to go back. It's landscape, select it here. So it's tabular, it's fine. Next. So here you can quickly create the title here. So there is a title. I'll copy it. Then I'll paste it here. Control V, then finish. So now this is the report. This is the report. Now let's quickly go and do the sorting. It says sort the data into ascending order of type and descending order of length. Please don't forget we have done this one. Just close this one. Then you can quickly sort from here. So let's sort from here. Add a sort. So the first sorting is sort the data into ascending order of type. Ascending, that is from smallest to the largest. Type. Type. With A on top, yes. With A on top, yes. This one is good. Now let's save. Add another one. And then descending order of length. Select as length. Descending, that is from largest to the smallest. So we've done the sorting. Port view. Okay, we've done the sorting. Now let's go and adjust it. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust it. I will go to layout so that I can adjust. I can adjust this one. Then this, adjust. Yes, it's fine. So if you want to select this one, just select, then and press your shift key and select this one, then remove your hand from then drag. Then this. Yes, I think it's fine. Let me save. So yes, what I am trying to do here is to fit it to a single page so that there won't be any cutoff of the field. That is why I am adjusting it. I think I can still adjust it a bit. Let's see. If at the end of everything is now moved to the second page, it's still okay, but it must not cut off the field in the print preview. You can see the way I'm adjusting it. All the field names must be displayed accordingly. You can see I'm adjusting it one after the other so that the report will look beautiful and accurate. Yes. Now let me go and see the print preview. Yes, I think it's fine. It's fine. There is no field that is cut off. Let's see the second page. Yeah, the second page is okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now let's continue. Let's continue. So we are done with this one. Include the heading "Yacht less than 15 years old" as a title displayed in a larger font size at the top of the page. Larger font size. I think we've named it already, but let's just go and format it. Let's go and format it. Let's go to layout. Okay. Let's increase the font. Let's increase the font size. Let's increase it to maybe 26. Then let's put it as center. Can adjust it a bit. Adjust it a bit. And let's go and check the print preview. Let's see it. Print preview. I think it's fine. 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 Well, let's increase the font of the title. Let's put it as maybe 28. Okay. It's 28. I think it's fine. Good. So print preview. So this is how the report will look like. Now let's continue. So we are done with this one. Ask your name, center number, and candidate number in the footer of the report, so it displays on every page. This one is very simple. It's very simple. Just go to close print preview. Go to your design view. Go to your design view. So this time around we are going to put the footer. Now go to where you can see label. Label, 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 label. Label. Design. Okay, label. This is your label. So now pick, select, and put it here. Then I will now type my name, Raphael Arowoshafe, command NG460. That is my center number. Then candidate number 0001. So this is your footer. Please make sure you identify where you can put. You can see the page beside it. If you put it inside here, it will affect the database. So this is the footer aspect of the database. Now let's save. Now let's go to print preview. Let's see it. Print preview. So you can see it now. Now let's check the second page. Yes, it's showing. So it means that our report is fine. So from here, you are to what? You are to save and print out your report. So we have saved it, then you send it to printer, click here, then send it to printer. That is what you are going to submit. So in the next video, which is the part 2 of this video, we shall continue with step 23. to do the second query and the second report. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos.